Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I was just out in my yard doing a private read and it was mostly about love, and all of a sudden I felt really pulled to do a love read for you guys in terms of what's going to ignite like your love candle, what is really going to incite other people to come into your love realm and pull in these divine others. What is some of the magic that's sort of taking place, and what can you do or are you doing to elevate this connectivity? Because through the power of love, you're going to release any stagnant situations or an energy in order to transform your heart space right now, you guys. So you're healthily detaching and releasing old patterns and ideas that aren't helping your love progress. So some new beautiful energy is coming in by you setting priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So you're able to look at things from a really gorgeous perspective of, I'm not going to submit to any low vibration activities. I am not going to be... I read this thing this morning. It made so much sense to me, and this is sort of what stirred me to do this. A lot of people are so over accommodating, so over available when they are crushing, liking, or admiring somebody that it basically sends out the signal that, you're of lower value, you're of lower esteem, because you're always, all of a sudden you're dropping all your friends to be with this person at the drop of a call, at the drop of the dime for any call, that you're willing to, sometimes to submit to some low vibe stuff like them calling and dropping by in the middle of the night and then not calling for a week or two, these ups and downs and these things that leave you in emotional upheaval, because what is happening is we're teaching them how to treat us. And if we're saying, hey, I don't mind if you don't contact me for a week and then you just want to show up at my house in the middle of the night, or it's okay if all of a sudden I see you all over social media at these great events, but I wasn't invited. That's all right. No, it's not all right. If you are deciding and you've been with this person on a few dates and there's somebody you're like, and their behavior, I'm not talking about 2 dates and all of a sudden they should be bringing you everywhere, but you know what I mean when you feel a connection. Are they talking about including you in their next events and next week and next month and things like that? Is it inclusive? So I feel like part of this energy swirling around you is going to make you really discerning whether this person is like applicable to be in your life, because are they a high vibration person? What kind of energy do they bring with them after your last encounter? Do you feel good and elevated? And these are for people coming in too, new ones. Ask yourself this: how do you feel after the date ends? Do you feel elevated and happy, or do you feel like there are a million questions? Do you feel like impassioned and emboldened and alive and vibrant, and like they are creating the best sort of person in you coming out, with them? Because some people, sometimes we align with their energy. You can be out with them, right? If you have that friend that's gossipy or in a bitchy mood, do you ever find yourself just start criticizing other people and being bitchy? I don't hang out really with that many people, but I do find I used to be affected with that in my workplace. If anybody went on a tangent of complaining, it's sort of contagious, right? That's why I always try to elevate my conversation into what I'm looking forward to, what's exciting, what's great that's happening, because that's contagious as well. So we have to have an understanding of that. So we have 3 choices today. We have spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely, lovingly embrace new situations. We have commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. And unity. You understand that love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So I'm going to let you pick. And all of these things are very, very enticing to attracting love, because people love excitement and spontaneity and just it adds excitement and passion to life, right? Do you ever just have people, they want to always eat at the same place, they always want to go for the same walk in the same place? As humans, we do like a variety. So that shows us somebody who's creative and somebody who's well informed when they create spontaneous events. And another commitment, people really like when people know what they want and they go for it. It was like the moment I met Ian, we were pretty much together every single day after that. It was just, we just knew it was one of those things. Unity, people like when you understand that when you share love with them, that it is amplified. There's a constant exchange of beautiful energy within that. So I'm going to use the beautiful Botticelli deck. I'm just going to show you the box in case there's any questions after, because it's so beautiful. And a lot of people are like, what is that deck? It's amazing. So we're going to see what's going on in your love life and what you're going to cultivate. This actually just flew out. Ooh, the moon. So the moon is saying that you're going to have lots of sort of shadow dance. And with the lunar eclipse coming up and all of this, it's going to be sort of that moon magic. These cards are just flying out right now. Oh my God, you've got the moon and the sun. I'm serious. I wish the camera was facing me because these just flipped out. This is crazy. Like, I felt so compelled to do this read, and I was like, and get the Botticelli deck, and these cards just like flipped right out. And I love when I get flippers and when they're all major arcana. It's crazy. Okay, so then we also have the Eight of Swords, which means there'll be lots of thinking going on, you know, and we have to be careful not to be indecisive in this phase or second guess. Now, the great thing about this is the sun is whack right in the center, so you're going to have clarity. The light is going to burn through any of the smoke and mirrors BS that the moon can create, which is like those extra questions, those, you know, unclear things. But what I feel is coming in right now is you're with the sun responsibility. You're aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So your thoughts can create love and abundance everywhere you go continually, and you're going to be able to do that. And then this new love that's coming in, it's saying don't overthink it, because once we think too much and overthink, guess what crawls in? Doubt, anxiety, and fear. And those are the most useless emotions, so we have to disregard them, and we have to elevate our thought space for love, right? It's all about having the best virtuous thoughts and acknowledging your loving spiritual attributes that's encouraging you to grow and others to grow around you. And again, we teach others how to treat us. So from the get-go, you do not allow irresponsible, ridiculous, low vibrational behaviors. And we're not dismissive of that, and we don't allow it to creep back in right away. We say, whoa, 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 like prejudicial, racist, anything like that, unacceptable, right? And the moon sometimes will have us second guess. Did they really say that? Do they really feel like that? We're always trying to guess how others feel about us when we should really be just honing in on how we feel about them. They can take care of that. They can initiate certain behaviors that will let us know and that we will be awake to. Now, your overall energy for this is the Knight of Swords as well. So I feel like this love is approaching you, and I feel like this isn't a 3-month, 4-month process. I feel like that this person with the sun is probably a really, really close-knit soulmate from past life experience. That's why I feel like you're having all these freaking crazy roller coaster thoughts and ideas about them, because you're understanding that connection. And I'm definitely feeling with these cards and the combination of what's going on that this was a couplehood for an entire lifetime. And it's one of those things right now where we have to acknowledge any misdeeds and accomplishments alike, right? We can't be like, oh, well, in the last relationship I did this, and slay ourselves because of it. Nor do we want to inflate the romanticism of that, because what happens with all this comparing and contrasting with the new love coming in, something always goes kilter. And that's what the moon sometimes suggests. Oh, do this and do that. But the sun says, nope, just shine a pure light on it. See it for what it was. Take ownership. Respect the fact that it was an experience. Value everyone's unique perspective on it, and then release it, because now it's time for you to just go into this beautiful harmonious phase of love where you're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. The sun provides that. You're going to feel really good, really vital, really loving. And part of your allure right now is the fact that you're having a time for self-care. And when we sort of pull away and we show this love for ourselves, it is super magnetic, and it draws other people to you. When you have other things going on and you're looking forward and you have excitement in your own life and what you're doing, people want to get in on that action, and they're excited. And it is like, it's habit forming to be around somebody that has a lot going on. It's very exciting. You know what I mean? I equate it to like a Katy Perry putting together a concert and all her helpers and all those things running around and people getting excited and stuff to produce something. That's sort of what your life is going to be like. You're producing creative ideas and fun things and thinking about opening businesses and collaborating, feeling well-informed, feeling really together and gracious. And it's very, it makes people very trusting of you having a strong connection to your soul's voice and who you are. And it makes you a magnet. So I feel like, you're going to start just delighting in the love of life and bring spirit to fun everything you're doing that's around you. And you're going to have, peaceful, you're going to pull in these soul matches, and you're really going to be elevated and have a peaceful time of it and not second guess yourself with this beautiful sun. So that's you, group one. Beautiful energy. I love that. I love the sun in the center because it gives you the dead on truth. It gives you the burning light that burns away all the dead wood of any questioning. It stops us from having those over sword moments where we think and think and think. I go so much on intuition. I'm so lucky because I was watching a show yesterday, and it was, I think it was The Widow with Kate Beckinsale, where like they thought her husband was dead, and it's all these things, and they went through all these hardships in life, and it was almost like the color was sucked out of their skin, like when bad times were happening. And I feel like so many people, when they want to live in like this paralyzed life of grief and sadness, that they actually look like they're half alive, you know what I mean? And because I don't overthink things, I just allow things. Most of the time I just feel happy, vibrant, alive. I'm never sick. I was never hospitalized. I never broke a bone. All these things, because I expect good things, I literally think I manifest them and pull them in. And that's how you're living. You're committed to this higher course of light. So let's see what's going on with you. You have the Lovers. Holy smokes. Ace. These are crazy. All these reads are nuts. I'm not kidding you. The last group got the Sun, the Moon, and 8 of Swords. And you guys have the Lovers, Ace of Chalices, and the World. Oh my God. So right away, I'm hearing a huge majority of you guys are going to have proposals within 18 months. You are going to be meeting, or you're already connected with people that are ready to commit with you because of this gorgeous new fresh energy that you're emitting. You're emitting this love and spontaneity and happiness and acceptance. You know, you're ready to release control of situations and people. You lovingly are embracing the rhythm of life, which is creating all this elevation for you. You know, you're making a conscious effort to raise your vibration, and other people feel that, and they're responding to that and making you a priority and realizing, oh, we're not letting this one get away. No way. Huge part of this is your self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another, and that's super highly magnetic for you. And you're aware of cause and effect. You're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of the results you get in love from others. It's a huge evolutionary process that you're undergoing. I feel like I'm going to run out of breath because I'm so excited. This is so impactful and beautiful. You're going to just have this. I feel like you guys, in the next 4 weeks, you are going to uncover your true self, and you're going to be like, how was I so unaware that I had all this magic at my fingertips, which was just an actualization of how I speak to myself is how I begin to feel. And when I tell myself I'm of high value, and when I start to honor myself, value myself, and care for myself, people start to flock to me. And then I have choices and opportunities everywhere. Why was I ever doubting? Why was I listening to my ego that always says be more, have more, blah, 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 a bunch of crap, you know what I mean? You can never look good enough, have enough things when you listen to your ego, but you're awakened to your soul's voice that is saying, this is always available to you consistently. You are the one that gets to make the choice. You're cooperating your spiritual with your logical, with your essential self, and you're expressing yourself, and you're ready to manifest all this through transforming them into acts of love, and it's making you just irresistible on so many levels, you guys. So yeah, you have soulmates, you have divine, wow, you have divine love coming in, and you have, and some of you are going to get pregnant within the next year too. Just amazing, magical, like heartfelt energy where you just wake up to your true essence of yourself and you go, whoa, what the hell? Have I been half asleep? Why didn't I recognize my potential in everything? And you are. And because of that, you know, you get this new, beautiful, fresh, strong energy. This love comes in on an epic scale. You have everything available to you, all your resources that kind of seemed a little bit in the dark are just right there for you right now, and you see them all. Look at that, gleaming in gold, girl, gleaming in gold. So beautiful energy, love and light to this group. I'm so excited. See the commitment card. People are just like, let's commit. We're not letting him or her get away. So love and light to you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read or anything else. So now we're on to unity. I love this card because it's just talking about, you know, understanding that, you know, we can amplify this love any way, starting in the present. When we live in the moment and we're able to bring forth energy of love in our current circumstances, we become everything. We become patient, we become creative, we become expressive, we're discerning, we're loving, we're caring. Let's see what's coming up. You guys, this was crazy. You should watch a couple of the other reads. They blew my mind. The last one got the World, the Lovers, and the ones and an Ace, and then the ones before that. This is crazy, this deck, and it was weird. I was really compelled to use the Botticelli deck. I wish you could have seen the shuffle on the first one. Oh my gosh, you guys got the Devil. These are major arcanas everywhere. See, look at this. The other one had 2 major arcanas. The second one had 2 major arcanas, and you have 3 major arcanas. What is happening is this new astrological shift that hasn't taken place in 2.5 years with all these lunar solar eclipses, Mercury in retrograde, And of course, everything being in the house of Cancer, which is so emotional and so heartfelt and so deep and so weepy, is all of this. It is definitely saying that it's helping you out. The universe is helping you out with this Temperance. It's keeping you in balance between the devil, between, being wishful with your head up in the clouds and being addictive and trying to push down things with vice. Okay, when we are overwhelmed in any way, shape, or form or love, often we will turn to food, alcohol, over excessive exercising, whatever it is, something to displace that, right? But I'm feeling what this is people becoming absolutely obsessed with you and following you on social media and being addicted to the idea of you. Quite a few people, but I feel this love that's coming in for you is because you're now expressing your true self. You're ready to manifest your best life and put them into acts of love, sharing and caring, and you're reaching this place of peacefulness, which Temperance is all about. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love is going to bring calmness to your soul, and through that, you then get your wish card. You get this beautiful, placid place of harmony where you're drawing in love. This group as well, I feel like you have proposals coming in with 18 months and under, because what I feel like this is like an insane heavenly portal that is opening up for all these love connections of karmic, soul, divine, and past love life connections, because people are ascending at such a rate right now of understanding and self-awareness that they're not settling anymore, and they realize, I'm not going to second guess, whitewash, do any of this stuff. They just know when they know, and intuitively they're being guided to their special people, and because they're savvy to that and they're aware and they have heightened senses, they know who they are and they know what they want, and that's you. And so when you're like that, you're very powerful and you have a crazy allure to other people. So you are going to have people that are obsessed with you and probably trying to DM you and do all kinds of stuff and chat with you and be around you and all these things. See, I got Cujo next door. He's about to jump the fence and try to eat me. His bark, I've never seen the dog, but his bark is crazy. So yeah, remember, just temper your moods when things get, a little overwhelming, as they can in Cancer season, when we feel things so deeply and so profoundly that we just have to be really discerning with our emotions that come in and realize, we're developing skills to distinguish what really is and what is exaggerated. You know what I mean? What is a mountain, what is a molehill, how to deal with each thing. But I feel like you're going to have a lot of gratitude for everything, and it's going to help you with your life vision. So no matter what, you're going to see the big picture of what you want for your future, and you're definitely calling it in with this star card. You're calling it in spades, and this person that you're calling in, I can feel like electric, light, sunny energy, bright, life-giving, and a lot of people, they can actually heal each other on a cellular level. When we're with our divine counterpart, it is healing, it is life-giving, and it is so nurturing, and this is the person that you're pulling in for you. So I'm very excited for you. Yeah, you're hot stuff. You got all people trying to get with you. But you're like, yo, cool your jets, yo. What do I got in here? I got some water to throw on you. Got to go dance with my girlfriends and have some vino in the sun. But no, everything is proportionate. Everything is coming up roses for you, and I love that energy, group 3. So love and light to you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below.